All right, well, it's been 6 months since we got our smart switch from Lutron. It's the Aurora smart switch specifically designed to integrate in with Philips Hue devices. In this review, I'm going to go over the features of the Aurora smart switch, how it's held up over the past 6 months, and if I recommend the device. Let's dive in. Now, the Aurora smart switch is kind of a different type of accessory than you typically see with Philips Hue devices, in that it's not actually made by Philips, and it solves a problem that's different from some of the other smart switches that I have in my home from Philips, like the great kinetic energy smart switch that Philips makes that doesn't take any batteries at all, and you just place it on a wall with an adhesive. And actually, you can rotate it, remove it from the wall. That's great. Philips also makes dimmer switches as well. Now, you can use this with other brands that have Zigbee, but I actually just use it with Philips Hue since that's the lighting setup I have at my residence. Now, up until this point, there hasn't really been a device that I've found on the market like this where you can place it over your existing wall switch. And what's great about that is it prevents other people who come over who are not familiar with the dimmer switches that Philips makes that you place on the wall, and they just turn off your smart lights because they're used to just the regular wall switches. Well, putting this over the regular wall switches fixes that problem. And it's really great because you can use your voice with something like Amazon's Assistant or the Google Assistant to trigger the light to turn on, or you can just rotate the smart switch and it'll dim up and down, or you can click it in the center to turn it on and off. All right, let's talk about how this device was to set up. The setup of this device is really easy. In the box, you get the switch itself and a mount. The switch itself is powered by a tiny watch battery, and in the 6 months I've had it, I haven't had to worry about replacing the battery at all. Now, you'll first need to pair the switch to your smart lighting system. My system is the Philips Hue, so all I had to do is go into my Philips app, go to Settings, Accessory Setup, Add Accessory, and then double tap the Aurora's button, and now it's connected. You can then name your switch and assign it to a room. Next, you place the mount that came with the switch in the box over the switch that you want to cover, and then use a Phillips head screwdriver to tighten the mount. Once it's in place, you just pop the switch on the mount, and now you're good to go. Now, in the 6 months I've had my Aurora smart switch, I haven't had any issues with the device at all. No connection issues to Philips Hue, like nothing. It's been rock solid. And it should be for a $40 smart light accessory. But again, when you look at the price of a lot of Philips accessories for the Philips Hue system, a $40 price point isn't actually that bad. Now, who would I recommend this to? I would recommend this to anybody who wants to cover their current light switch and use it with smart bulbs and have a switch on top of it to prevent people from turning on and off your smart bulbs when they don't understand what bulb's a smart bulb and what bulb isn't a smart bulb. It can actually be very frustrating when you invite people over who don't understand that your bulbs are all smart and you don't just need to use the individual switches. Anyways, long story short, I do recommend this device. It's a solid device, thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's fixed the problem for myself accidentally turning off my own smart bulbs in my bathroom. So anyways, that is our review of the Aurora Smart Switch. If you like this review, hit that thumbs up button below and subscribe to the channel for more 6 months later product reviews like this one. For 6 months later, I'm Josh Tedder. Thanks for watching.